It's my 1 year anniversary. Let's react to some stuff. Hey, I'm Amy and welcome back. I have a special guest today. It's my best friend Alexis, and we are going to be reacting to some of my old short films in honor of my 1 year anniversary here on YouTube, consistently posting at least. I've been on here forever, and some of the original things I actually put on here were my short films. So we're going to be reacting to some of them, and most of the ones that we're going to be reacting to are ones that she's been in and some that she hasn't even seen before, so it's going to be a fun time. The first short film we're going to be reacting to is The World Under. I think this was your debut in my filmmaking career, and this was probably the strangest video I think I've ever done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we said we have one day, like 6 hours to film this.
Yeah.
And here's the script, go for it. So, yeah.
I feel like a lot of this was kind of improv too.
It very much was.
All right, so let's watch this fun. I think this is when I first started really producing too. The editing on this is so bad.
Where the hell am I?
Oh look, I'm in this.
Yeah.
That's understandable. Where are you heading? I was playing baseball at the Diamond off Baker Street when somehow I ended up here. And I'm not exactly
I just remember stumbling over a lot of words.
Oh yeah. I think I had to turn my sweatshirt inside out because it had a logo on it and we couldn't have that in there for some reason.
too dangerous to stay here for too long.
And why am I picking up leaves?
I don't know.
What happens at night? The wolves
That's great
smell.
acting there.
Yeah.
Beware, human child.
And I love the guy in the bike in the back.
I think
like-
that was the...
That was a total accident.
Yeah, that was
But
the
we
best.
pretended it was Michael.
Again, great acting.
And then there's that all-time low song.
You could even get it to go out. Hello?
Well, hello, pretty stranger. Allow me to be the
So this is
second.
the part it's kind of weird to me is he's back there and he's talking to you on the phone, so it's like
Calling me?
Let's just call me the best friend you
you is he just like telepathically? I don't get it. I didn't write this. I will say that I did not write this.
I want to get back to the world of humans, girl. Listen to me carefully. Follow the curved path that runs along the river. Don't say I never gave you anything.
This place just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Is this when we
This
did all
video gets weirder and weirder.
Is this when we did all no. Isn't it?
This is the weirdest
This is the
scene.
weird.
Get out of here before dark. I have to go along the river.
No problem at all. Sit down for a while and talk with me. I've been oh so lonely for oh so long.
I have to get out before dark or the wolves will get me.
I don't think you'll need to worry too much about that, dearie. There's just some time for lunch.
That would be great.
That would be
You
great.
still remember the lines. I think it's been so long since I actually watched any of these.
This is...
Oh my god.
And then this part, just out of nowhere, bottle of water.
Yeah, it's like you've been carrying that in your pocket the entire time.
And then
And then we did all of these like
horrible
running
running shots. I do remember my back was hurting during this, but it's okay. I hated the running scenes.
Probably shouldn't answer that.
Probably shouldn't answer it. but
And then
I'm
you
going
do.
to.
Only Hansel and Gretel managed to do the same thing.
Hansel and Gretel? I mean, they do defeat them.
Apparently, you haven't learned the rules of World Under just yet. The sunset is coming, girl, as are the wolves.
This is the only time you actually ever get a reference to
Expect to
anything of what this movie is titled. Like, why is it titled World Under? It's like an upside down ripoff
Yeah.
with fairy tale creatures.
For the wolves, I'll
Also,
And he's still talking.
that's one of my favorite parts is the music or the speaking doesn't line up.
Yeah. Because there's like that when you're on the bridge and you're like talking your mouth and the words don't line up. Oh, and then we
Your
have
Highness.
Serge dressed like
Sorry, my bow is all
a
wrong.
prince.
I've never had to bow before royalty before.
What are you?
I'm Alex. I'm from the human world apparently. That's what everyone's been telling me today. Just simply
What?
trying
The
to
framing is so weird on this too.
You know, this place wasn't always what it looks like now. In the golden age, characters suffered,
Even Serge, who's a good actor,
was
is
out on top.
bad.
Pain and suffering succumb to love and respect.
Ma-
You remind me much of my dad.
what
We still to this day send that back and forth.
I will message him now on Facebook sometimes, be like, hey, you remind me much of my dead wife.
I'm really sorry. Is there any way that you could help me?
I can help you enough. Take this amulet.
I think I still have that
To the
necklace.
bridge by sunset. Not before, not after. By sunset. If you fail to do so, you'll spend the rest of what I assume a short life in this realm.
Is there anything else you
Take the advice I give you, because you'll receive no other.
Thank you.
And
More
cue
running.
scenes.
Did we shoot all of this in order?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, and then just Michael just suddenly appears.
Yeah.
Alex, thank God. You were out forever.
I think that name was a total coincidence, wasn't it?
I think so.
What happened?
I was mid-pitch. Before I realized you weren't paying attention, the ball was released and you were hit. Are you alright?
Yeah,
I do remember she was hungover.
Oh, yeah, 100%. That's why she was only in like the first and the last scene for like 2 seconds.
Fall.
Or was she the witch?
And dark.
I don't remember. I think she was either the witch or the dead person. And then we leave.
And I like the end how it's like, oh, there could be a sequel.
I don't know if I would ever do a sequel.
I don't think I'd ever work with any of these people again. I don't think I've talked to any of the girls I worked on with this
Yeah.
since like we did this project. Man, that was some fun, interesting. I think that was supposed to be a fairy tale, like upside down kind of thing, but it was not. I don't remember much of that movie.
Yeah. I hope that as we progress that my acting has gotten a lot better.
Oh, it probably has. I'm only gonna show a clip of this because it's only the only clip you're in, I think.
Okay.
But I think it's probably just as funny out of context. So let's watch. This is from a 48-hour film festival I did like in 2013.
It was a lot of fun.
Because you actually were more of crew on this than you were actor.
Yep.
The music on this is really good. Anwar did a good job with the
Yeah.
music. There you are.
I'm just confused. Like, he asked to borrow a pencil. Does that have some other meaning?
And then I was like, oh my God. And he was like, oh my God. Can you believe that?
She kind of sounds like Patty Mayonnaise.
She does. I think his name was like something.
casual
His name was
party, isn't it?
Dan. He was like
I don't
HR.
understand what the problem is here.
Hey Dana, it's me. Just checking up on you. Haven't heard from you all day. Give me a call back. I'm a little worried about you, so I love you.
I feel like this was probably one of the better 48s that I was on. Like
I
the
can't
crew
even go home.
Yeah.
and everyone that worked
I
with.
think I need therapy.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I can't eat. I can't sleep. Are you even listening?
When do you want to start?
I feel like that was the line that we were supposed to say, and I think it was just kind of thrown in there.
Dan Fox? How's it going, buddy?
Detective Matt.
So, I just came by to ask. You,
That guy doesn't look creepy at all.
No, I think that's the whole point, though, is he was supposed to look creepy because it's going to be, like, ominous later on.
Oh, okay.
I think we're getting close to the scene that you were boom operator on.
That's right.
It's just so unlikely.
Is there something you're not telling me?
Like what?
If you hear anything from her, let me know.
I'll do that. You do the same.
It's so weird.
Dana?
No, just me again.
Who is this? What do you want? Stop calling!
My associates and I are very disappointed by your unwillingness to cooperate. I'm sure that Dana would want you to reconsider.
Dana? If you fucking lay a finger on her, I swear to God.
893 Finchley Lane. 7 o'clock. The warehouse. No cops.
That was the fake car
Right here, I'm laying
down.
Yep, I'm laying right down there with the boom, and the other guy who was doing sound with me.
I think this is probably our greatest achievement in this project, was this scene.
Yeah.
This is also when we rode illegally in the back of a van with no seatbelts, just sitting on top of equipment. It's so creepy.
Oh, the end.
Oh man, that was. I feel like since we jumped around a lot, it's kind of weird and out of context, but it's still pretty. I think that was probably one of my better films I did.
Yeah.
Besides, like, some of the really earlier ones where I had, like, people who had been doing filmmaking for a long time, which we're not really going to watch any of those. But if you want to watch them, they are linked in a playlist somewhere on my channel.
No, I had a lot of fun on this one. I really liked just the whole theme of, like, what 48 Hours was. And so I came after the writing part, but I was there for most of the rest of it with you, and it was a lot of fun.
You helped with a lot of the, like, just any, like, crew stuff. You're basically a production assistant and did anything that was needed, and then... Which is different because normally whenever you come to a set of mine, you're thrown in as an actor, which you were, but usually you have, like, a bigger part.
Yeah.
And then this is the last one that you're in, and you have a big part in this one. And this one is where it gets really weird, but you're probably the best actor in this.
Yes. Finally.
Sorry to anybody who is in this who actually is watching my videos. Don't think you are.
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Yeah. Right. No, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there in, like, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe. Yeah, just stall them.
It's very dark.
Yeah, I was not there for this scene. I was out of town, and they had to shoot this without me. But I was not allowed to do... I think we had to, like, switch up our roles for this. So I could not be production manager. I was something completely different. I don't remember what I was. I'll find out in the credits.
I had a meeting with Mr. I'm a really...
Sir,
You don't know who I am? I'm a very important
sir,
lawyer.
take the number and have a seat. Wait your turn.
Oh, man. I love the concept of this.
Yeah, it was really good.
It's, like, super cool. And I feel like we really did a great job with it.
Take a number and have a seat.
Did take a number.
Sir.
The last scene, that was my absolute favorite. And we had the chair thing so choreographed. We spent like a solid day figuring that out.
I really don't think I brought anything to do behind the desk.
No, that's why you were just sitting there like looking at your nails. I think you had your phone out maybe. But we didn't have any reception in this room.
That's true.
I think that's one of the reasons why we named it No Reception, because we had no name for it. I'm in this too. I forgot about that.
I think everyone that was in
the production
was in it at least once. That guy was so funny.
He was the best. He's one of the best old guy actors I've worked with.
Didn't he travel like 4 hours to be a part of this or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I was in here before her. How come she is going before?
House come.
I'm a very busy and important man.
48, 49.
Okay, I was in here before you for them. How come they get to go first?
You need to be patient.
Slightly out of focus, but... And I think we kind of base this on the 7 layers of hell, too. Or like the 7 deadly sins.
Oh, yeah.
Which, if that leads anything to the spoiler of the ending, because we play a little trick, and I think that's probably the coolest part.
Please take a number and wait your turn.
I don't have time for this.
Isn't that guy's name John? Did you already say that?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't remember their names. And this has been the first time I've actually watched this.
Oh, okay.
Since, like, I uploaded it to Vimeo.
I also remember this guy talking a lot about Pokemon.
He was very weird.
Yeah. That was before Pokemon was like a big thing again.
Oh, Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
This is longer than I remember it being. A lot of montages.
Yeah, we haven't got to the time lapse yet.
No.
Which was probably my favorite part to shoot.
The way, yeah.
Just the whole thing is really cool.
When am I getting in?
Because I don't think you were there for the big scene at the end, were you?
No, I was.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because you were at the desk when when it all went down. Steffi! This is basically Stephanie in real life, though. What this guy does is what guys do to Stephanie. And it makes me really creeped out.
Hello.
I can see her really acting like that to you. Like,
No, I don't.
okay.
Stephanie's super friendly, though. She loves to talk to people.
I don't really recognize you at all.
How would you know you're not even looking at me?
Well, now that I think about it, you do kind of look familiar. Would you like to sit down?
Join me in this lobby.
Are you a friend of Judy's?
Yes, I was.
So I guess this is lust.
Party a couple weeks ago?
And
Yes, I
then
was. I remember seeing
the
you.
alcohol was gluttony.
Incredibly beautiful.
I'm trying to remember all of the, like, 7 deadly sins. I don't think we put all of them in, or we tried to.
Do you want to go outside and maybe talk in private?
Sure. Let's go. Well, aren't you coming?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a really cool effect.
Oh, slided.
Yeah.
Did you just see a beautiful girl in a blue dress come through here?
No, sir, I didn't. Pick a number.
What?
Wait your turn. You'll be called shortly.
This is probably the most technically difficult and fun videos I've ever shot, like short films.
Okay, what kind of game are you playing here?
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I'm just doing my job. You would take a number and wait. Your number will be gone.
I've waited long enough.
Man, this is already 10 times better acting
Yeah.
on my part than the first video.
Not necessarily maybe some of the other people. This guy was good. I mean, he really just had to sit there, but
yeah,
what he like all of his stuff is so.
I feel like I've kind of been running in circles.
Oh, Spence. Blind Spencer.
Sir, take a number.
He did such a good job pretending to be blind.
don't even help him find the ticket. Just assume he knows how to get it.
Yeah, you're just like that asshole receptionist that everybody hates.
Hey, it's real life.
And I think this is the greed part where he wants like to take all the tickets.
Mm-hmm. So if that guy was really blind, he would actually have sensed that that guy was sitting close to him.
Yeah.
But again, this is a video, so
yeah,
just like in real movies.
It's science fiction. But we don't even show when that guy comes in either. He was just there. You didn't even hear a number? He just sits down and goes.
I'm gonna call that guy John, because I'm pretty sure that was his name. I just love that he's like kidding. He's like laughing.
Yeah.
Did you see that? That's totally not fair.
I think I'm friends with that guy, like the asshole on Facebook. But I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
Mike and the baby. Oh my god. Which is really dark when you think about the theme of this movie overall at the end. That was his idea too, by the way. I know you're watching, Mike, and I know that was your idea for that baby.
Was it even a real baby?
No, I don't even think it was like even a fake baby doll in there. It was just towels wrapped up.
It was a doll. I do remember trying not to lose it.
Oh, this was so funny.
So I was like, okay, don't act. We only had one shot to make it look this cool.
And it looked so good in the end.
It did.
Like,
it really did.
I think Spencer was controlling the camera, and he did such a good job, like doing that camera movement. And then this was probably the coolest. It was hard to shoot this because it was like we had to do After Effects and stuff, but the time lapse is so cool. I think that's Nathan's only appearance.
That was
Spencer in a wig. I almost heard. I was like, "Who's the blonde girl?" Oh no, Nate did have another appearance.
Hey, old man. Give me your ticket.
Oh, jeez.
Stupid. All right? All right.
Don't text and drive.
So I think that was kind of the whole like overarching theme of it, was that he was in like purgatory.
Yeah.
And it's like all these people had died, and so that's why it was very, very
cool effect that the license plate
plate
is the same as the numbers. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So that was the last short film I ever did.
Yeah.
Because I haven't done one since I graduated. Although I did a 48, I think, after I graduated in 2014. But yeah, that's the last short film I've ever done.
Yeah, it was good. I thought, like, if you compare it to the first one,
it's so much better.
To the last one, it was a lot better.
Yeah. Both. Well, the first one, I wasn't with the best group of people. I mean, if you watch, like, my very first one, I think it was even better than when I, like, wrote and directed and filmed and edited all by myself, starring my cousins.
This one I'm not in.
No, you're not. But this is a short film that I did for my very first film class in community college.
There you go.
I wrote it, and I had, like, came up with all the ideas. This was in, like, 2009. So, like, all of my cousins look so different. Like, he's 2 feet taller.
I love silent films in general, so anytime I can read during a movie is always so much fun.
And she has 2 kids now. It's crazy. Yeah, this is like so much better than at least The World Under.
Yeah. It's like perfect acting for a silent film. Too.
Yeah. Like, I gave them very specific directions, and I showed them clips from certain shows, like TV shows. I'm like, this is what I want it to look like. I think I referenced, like, a That's So Raven episode when they did, like, a silent film.
Okay.
And maybe a Lizzie McGuire episode. Just, like, I wanted it to be, like, very, like, over-the-top, comedic.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's electrical tape on his face.
Nice. That was really good.
I love it.
Until next time.
So it's like the end, and then he creeps up, steals the person. It's like, question mark. Yeah.
That was good.
It's just so funny to look at that and just be like, all of those people look and are so different, and I was so different back then, and it's so weird that was almost 10 years ago I made that. Almost 10 years ago. I have 2 very short, very small little sketches that I did with some friends back in film school. I don't think you've seen either of these before. The first one is one that we actually had to do, and the other one is one that we did with just some of the extra time that we had while we were filming the first one.
Okay.
They make no sense whatsoever.
courtesy there. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. Mekshukriya Datta Chatterjee. Today, I'll be reading a classical South Indian poem entitled Quick Trip. We have been caught by the quick digesting king, and now we are dodging his teeth. And now we are rested in his intestine, and now we are back out on the street. Now this poem actually originated in 1862 by an ancient South Indian tribe. It is actually entitled Quick Trip because they were actually smoking marijuana during the tribal circle. They were tripping very hard, tripping balls, as you might say.
Balls. He improvised this whole thing besides the poem because it came from a Shel Silverstein book.
For readings with Dr. Mekshukriya Datta Chatterjee.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
This is probably my favorite part though.
We've been caught by the quick digesting king, and now we are dodging his teeth.
So yeah, that was just like a stupid sketch that was supposed to be like horrible because the teacher that we were making it for is a horrible teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So we were just like, let's do the bare minimum to make it a passing grade. And then this one is we had some extra time reserved in the green screen room, so we decided to just read random poems.
Okay.
Cheerio. Stunning is stupid. Poems are pets.
I can't afford a skateboard.
Skipping silly. Walking
I like his satchel.
Yeah, I actually have that somewhere in my apartment still.
Hoping he's hopeless.
Satchels.
Yeah, he keeps just adding camera back.
Sitting senseless.
All I can afford is a board.
Running's ridiculous. Jogging's insane. So go upstairs and lay down.
Yeah, that's the stuff we did in film school when we were bored.
I mean, it's good. It's funny.
So that's a look back at some of my old short films, some really stupid ones. Most all of these you can find linked in playlists. They will be linked in the eye in the sky up there or in the description down below. No Reception is actually on Vimeo. I will try to put a link in the eye, but there will be a link in the description. I think that is a public video. Check all of those out because that was some fun times, and I really miss doing those videos with you.
Yeah, it was really fun. I don't ever get to do that kind of stuff, so it was fun. I miss it.
So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed us reacting to a bunch of my old videos. Let me know who you are in the comments down below, and let's be friends. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe if you're new because I love talking movies, TV shows, filmmaking, film history, and all of that fun stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye!